What I've learned from moving to Australia alone, part two. I feel like I could make so many parts to this because moving across the world alone, you could imagine, comes with many lessons. I could go on about all the highlights, but I want to be real about my experience in case you're thinking of doing it or have always wanted to. So I'm gonna give you a mixture of both. First one and biggest one, it felt like a calling to move to Australia. When I was 12, I saw a picture of the beach and I remember telling myself that's where I'm meant to be. And for a little girl who grew up in Canada, which can be quite cold but is in love with the ocean, you could imagine this was a dream. Now, I had never been to Australia before, not even for a holiday, and somehow I knew that I was meant to live here. That's how strong this feeling was. And this helped me in all areas of my life because when I get these feelings, I trust it and I follow. Now, I'm not saying to just jump off the deep end. I'd recommend some sort of planning so that you have a bit of structure when you're in a new place all alone, so that whatever situation you're in, you know you can rely on yourself. I found a place to rent before I arrived. I used Flatmates, which is so clutch when looking for a place around Australia and you're on a visa. And be aware, there are weird people everywhere. It's just the truth. So do your due diligence, and if something feels off, like I said, listen to that feeling. I'm only speaking from experience. I found in the first few months I was faced with quite a few what the heck do I do moments, which was then followed by, I'll just move back home, which I want to just say is so normal in the beginning. But I'm so glad that in those moments, I chose to just sit with how uncomfortable it was versus running back to what I already knew. Remember, you can always go back to the life that you've always lived, or you can follow that dream you've always had and create it.